How's it going, y'all? This is McFrostyBoy, and today we're going to be talking about some key defensive concepts that you can use to win more fights in Apex Legends. Before going any further, I want to say thank you so much to our new Frosty friends who subbed to the channel and provided feedback. If you want to see more content about improving at Apex Legends, please like, comment, and subscribe below. If you'd like to get answers to any questions you have about Apex Legends, or if you just want to hang out, you can join your fellow Frosty friends on my Twitch stream or in our Discord server using the links below. Alright, let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to work on is the idea of commitment. No, we're not going to be helping you work on your relationship issues. You're on your own for that. We're talking about understanding the trade-off of choices available to you and other players. You're always going to have to make commitments to get anything done in Apex Legends, but the ideal player is thoughtful about when and how they do this. When I make a commitment to deal with that lifeline on height, I can't help my teammates when they're 2v2. The trade-off here was taking high ground over using the position to create a 3v2 situation. Later, Octane commits to his jump pad, trading long-term control over his movement for a quick change in his momentum and a shot at some height. I get some damage in, and I would have knocked him if I was more accurate. In general, you need to be careful when making commitments like jumping, because once you're in the air, you have to land, making you more predictable and therefore easier to hit. Near the end of this fight, Wraith prioritizes speed over safety when she slides wide of the cover. This commitment helps her get around the corner faster, but it also means that for a short time it's hard for her to re-enter cover in case the damage exchange doesn't go in her favor. We're not going to talk about the part where I forget the Mastiff isn't loaded and have a brief moment of panic when dealing with the Octane. Nope. The next tools in our defensive bag of tricks are positioning and cover use. Look for positioning that gives you strong lines of sight while still covering parts of your hitbox. It's easy to forget about positioning and cover use once we have an enemy in our crosshairs, but they have a lot of impact in fights. You can really start to see it add up when we start to raise one of the walls in Countdown. We use the ramp to cover our lower bodies, but Lifeline plays over the ramp instead and loses 75 HP. Lifeline later sacrifices high ground in order to finish off a weakened Bangalore, losing 25 HP for dropping down in front of enemies to chase. I opt to keep my height, since I still have strong sightlines on the fight and better cover on the high ground. Even when I see a weakened Loba, I still keep my height. The lesson really comes home when a Wattson manages to sneak up on us. I only beat her by a margin of around 50 HP, which would not have been possible if I had lost 100 HP for not positioning myself safely. Our last example focuses on defensive movement techniques like strafing and peeking. Your defensive movement should make it harder to predict where you will go next without making excessive commitments or sacrificing good positioning and cover. You'll notice that when playing the stairs, we keep peeking by moving side to side instead of swinging wide until we have an advantage such as breaking shields. Even when reloading, we dip back into cover and re-peek, making it harder for Lifeline to hit us with her shotgun. Peeking the sides of our cover at the end gets us the first shots on the Pathfinder, and by strafing side to side and throwing in random crouches, we make ourselves much more difficult to hit, ultimately winning us the fight. These concepts work best when applied together. Knowing where to stand, how to move, and when to sacrifice either of these things are core skills that will skew damage exchanges in your favor, help you win more gunfights, and ultimately carry your squad to the win. That wraps it up for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to help you all improve at Apex Legends, and I need your help to get this content to people. So like, comment, subscribe, hop in the stream, join our Discord, knit a sweater, I don't know, it's like the season and it might help. Thanks again, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.